Hi! This info session is part of a wider user uptake strategy of the European Commission. One of the aims of that strategy is to stimulate the development and use of innovative downstream applications that incorporate Copernicus data and services. The Copernicus policy is to offer free and open data. The health and safety sector will also benefit from Copernicus products and services. These data are currently supplied by 6 Copernicus services dedicated to the atmosphere, climate, marine, land, emergency and security domains. In this module, I will show you how to access, retrieve and visualize geo-localized ultraviolet radiation data from the Copernicus Atmosphere Monitoring Service, so-called CAMS. This data can be used for define UV-related risk zones. Indeed, information about the UV index are useful for local authorities or health agencies to point out areas showing risk in order to communicate them to the general public. Risks are twofold. Overexposure to UV radiation can cause damages, and on the other side, lack of UVB radiation increases the risk of vitamin D deficiency. The CAMS catalog offers solar and UV radiation products, providing quantitative information on UV irradiance for downstream applications related to health and ecosystems. The global UV index is computed from total and clear sky biologically effective doses. This service will eventually provide daily forecasts up to 5 days for the total sky and clear sky UV index. The access to these specific products is free but limited to registered users. So it is necessary that you register for access to the CAMS catalog. This module goes through several steps. First, download the UV forecast from the CAMS catalog. Secondly, shows how to display the data in a Netcdf viewer and how to browse through it. Finally, I will show you how to visualize the maximum values of the data to identify areas of risk. The actual UV radiation forecast is not available at the moment. It will be in the near future. But in the meantime, what we are going to show you today is how to process the UV data archive. Download the UV forecast data from the Copernicus CAMS website. To visualize the Netcdf data format, I suggest using one of these 2 viewers. The first viewer, Panoply, is developed by NASA and plots georeferenced arrays from Netcdf, HDF, GRIP and other dataset formats. Panoply is a cross-platform application that runs on Mac, Windows, Linux and other desktop computers. You can download it from the link in the slides. The second viewer is Qgis, an open-source geographic information system. Qgis is an official project of the open-source Geospatial Foundation. It runs on Linux, Unix, Mac, Windows and Android. It supports numerous vector, raster and database formats and functionalities. You can download it from the link in the slides. This video takes you through the viewing of a Netcdf file using Panoply. Open Panoply, load the dataset you got from the previous step, click on UVB variable, downward UV radiation at the surface. Create a georeferenced longitude-latitude plot. Zoom over Europe, center on latitude 50 and longitude 10. Browse the time series to see their evolution through time. Now we are going to extract the maximum values of the area. For this, we can use the open source NGO library, a toolkit designed to manipulate and analyze data stored in a Netcdf, or alternatively, you can write a quick Python script, as described in the next slide. An example of the script is given to you using Python and the Netcdf4 library. When the new Netcdf file is generated, we open it with Panoply. Open the file in Panoply, select the UVB max parameter. Open a georeferenced longitude-latitude plot. Zoom over Europe like previously. Here, we don't browse through time because only the maximum of the time series is available. Find out the area with maximum risk, here at the center of Spain. Thank you for your attention.